And I'm Afiefah Rosli.
And we're in Talk Zone.
Yeah, Talk Zone.
So what we do in Talk Zone exactly?
Well, basically we're just going to talk about the issues in Brunei Darussalam that we, especially the Bruneians, should be concerned with. And of course, we have different topics for each episode. And also we're inviting a couple of guests to come over to talk with us.
It's not just two of us talking about it.
No.
So this week we're going to talk about the arts and
the
what
arts.
we think about it, what is an art and how do we define it, and also where can we see art in Brunei. So that's something that we should kind of acknowledge and perhaps also visit galleries as well and museum places.
Yeah, so it should be interesting to talk about that. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So let's shall introduce our guests.
So here we have Wafi. Hi. So how do you feel today being on the show?
Say hi to the viewers.
Oh, hi everyone. I mean, it's great to be here. I mean, it's a good opportunity for us to express what we think about various issues.
Yeah.
That's great. And we have Sakina.
Hi, yeah.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be here. I think that it's a good opportunity and to talk about what issues that concerns us as Bruneians.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very excited.
We're happy to have you here.
Anisa, are you as excited as these two seem to be?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, art is something that we're all very fond of.
Yeah. So to get this conversation going, so what do you think art is? Like, what do you consider to be art, Wafi?
Oh, well, it's a very subjective term, and art can be anything. Art can be the slightest movement of our body, but
so
there
that's
are
in dance.
Dance, anything, even when we're talking in different communicative contexts, it can be an art.
Yeah.
But there are conventions and associations that defines what an art is all about.
Right.
But other than that, anything can be an art.
Yeah, I consider fashion as an art.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. So would you agree with that, Anisa? Like fashion could be an art, or what else would you consider to be art?
Well, in my GP class, where we're currently learning about the arts, and my teacher and all of the people in our classes have decided that anything is art as long as you put a little bit of imagination and creativity in it.
Ah, right. Okay. Would you agree with that as well, Sakina?
Totally. I mean, personally, I think art is any form of expression from photography to painting, basically, and music definitely, and basically just anything that involves imagination and skills. Basically, art is what you make of it. That's it. That's art, in my opinion.
Okay. So we've talked about it kind of broadly, and say art could be a number of things. So would you be able to name any Bruneian artists that you know of, Wafi?
I know Fizmadia.
Okay.
In terms of music?
So
music, and I know that there are lecturers in my university who I would consider to be an artist because they not only just write scripts for plays or TVs, but they perform as well at the same time. So lecturers such as Grace and Zephyr, they're considered to be artists, in my opinion.
Okay.
They're also doing, establishing a lot of, organizing a lot of dramas, plays in Brunei Darussalam, so it's really interesting.
So for you, Sakina, would you...
What's interesting about art is how we try to define it. Like, for instance, Wafi defined it as theater arts, performing arts. For me, art is, in my opinion, I think books would be considered as art.
Ah, right. Why would that be in your
imagination?
It's because books, even though it's like just pieces of paper put together, it's not. There's a lot of thought and endeavors going into it, like artistically, from the arrangement of words. From the arrangement of words to the embodiment of the character. Like, you can't just. It's not easy, to be honest, to write a book or to just write.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, Anisa, would you view that as well, kind of books and reading, and what Wafi was talking about in terms of script writing?
Yes, definitely. There's also like music and photography, as she said, and sometimes even architecture or landscaping.
Yeah.
And
so are you like so you're into photography?
Well, I suppose I'm not really into digital type of photography. I'm into those types of disposables.
And film.
And film, film types.
Vintage.
Yeah.
Okay. So so we were trying to get to the point of Bruneian artists. So do you think enough is being done to promote these artists, And do you know enough about them? If you knew about a gallery opening, would you actually go and see the artists themselves?
I mean,
Anisa?
yeah, I mean, have you been to any galleries in Brunei?
Personally,
So it's okay.
personally, I haven't been to most of the galleries. I mean, if you consider museums, like artifacts as art, then I have been to all the 3 museums.
Right.
Three
And
museums.
which one that particularly stands out for you?
To me, the Royal Regalia.
Regalia.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my favorite of all. Although I do really like the national one.
Yeah.
But back to the point.
Yeah.
Yes.
In terms of like exposure, in terms of art and everything that relates to art, I think it needs a bit more reaching out. That's what I mean to say, because a lot of people have different sources where they get their news and stuff. Like for some people, they read the newspaper every single day, so they know what's going on. And for me personally, I live on the internet, so yeah. It's important for me to get the news through the internet, from blogs, from news from the media, mostly just. So I think it needs more exposure. That's the core of it.
What about you, Anisa? Have you been to any galleries?
Well, to be honest, I haven't. But well, in my school foyer, it acts as a gallery, and we have paintings and everything from the past students who studied there, and it was some of them are really good, and we have design and technology.
So which particular pieces like attract you to them? Like are they the painting or the sculpture pieces?
Well, the design and technology students are actually doing this project where they made chairs out of card boxes. And they said that you can actually sit on them and they can stand.
Did you sit on them? Or?
No, it had to do not sit on it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, what about you, Wafi? Yeah.
No, I've never been to any art galleries. But if you consider, like her, there was MD had an art sort of gallery. So I've been there, but I've never been to any other places such as.
How about in your university? I mean,
we had that in university, but there was one time last year.
I think we have a lot more to say, and of course, So, but we're gonna take a little break, and we'll see after this and hear about what other people say on arts.
So I think art is anything that preserves a certain meaning or story. So like painting and music, they have a certain meaning to their lyrics and all. As I think art is in a way is very important, I think. So because art can capture the essence of the current time of the art is done, or a certain culture. Like I really like Korean music. I mean K-pop, because listening to their music, I think I can imagine how fashionable, how rugged they are, and so on. So music is, I think, is the most amazing art of all, because everyone listens to music, and music have very different genre. It's classical, it's pop, it's jazz. So not only the younger generation listens to music, but also the older generations, because like my parents, they like Indonesian dangdut, and well, my brother, he likes Japanese music. So yeah, I think it can also reflect one's personality in a way. So yeah.
To me, art is Art is an expression of human skills, creative skills, and all like that. So I think without arts, we don't know like for example, our history, for example, our tradition and culture. So art is more like a human expression, and it's something that is important, because art need to be aesthetic. So it need to show the life of humans and all like that, and the civilization and all like that. So that's how important arts is.